So online students, am I audible? Okay. So let's move to the further. So in the last session, already completed the very important topic, predefined functions completed. I gave the introduction to what inner list also started, right? Inner list also started. So and already we stopped at this place. So LST is equal to, so I started with a 10 RS and mid marks. So I took it already 26 and 28 and then some 22. And from where I stopped yesterday, from there I'm starting from there. So next is called 70 and then 68 or something like 68, then say 70, then some 65. And then I started with JNTU. So this is the one I started in the last class. Do you remember that? So this is called, these two are called what? Inner lists. This is called what? Outer list. And the memory management also is said to you. Do you remember the memory management diagram? Right. Then syntax, if you look at the syntax, we did the syntax very well. The syntax is very simple, students. Now look at this syntax. What are the syntax we started with? 1 minute. So here, syntax for inner list is, if we look at list obj is equal to value 1, value 2, so on. You are going to get value 1, 1, value 1, 2, so on, comma, value 1, n. This is one of the list. So I'll take it value 2, 1, value 2, 2, so on, value 2, n, value 2, n, comma. Again, I will write it value n. This is what we call it as, what is this? Outer list. So this is inner list elements. These are the inner list elements. So last class already this I said, and today I'm writing this. And the memory management also I said. Do you remember that? Well, so let me go to programmatically this part. So I'll take it. How many places I can type my Python program? 3 places. Python command prompt, Python ideally, Python real-time IDs. So we are using Python command prompt. So there I will take it. Try to observe carefully. This is called, LST, type of LST, print of LST, and a type of LST. So this is the data what we have. This is the data what we have. Okay. Now I want to print. This is present in the list whose type is int. This is the value present in list whose type is str. This is the value present in list whose type is list. This is the another type whose type is also list. This is str present in the list. So I want to print it for value in LST. And because of that, I'm printing value comma, and I'm going to write it type of value. So I'm writing here type of value. So I'm writing comma. One more type I will write it type of LST. Type of LST. So you observe it. 10 is a value type int present in a class list. RS is str present in list. These two are very important for me. So what is this? List present inside the list. List present inside the list. That is called inner list concept. This is str present into this one. And the memory management diagram I already said yesterday. Now I want to show you memory management diagram now. So let me come to this. So instead of typing again that memory management diagram, I just want to go for it. Any inner list concept is coming. So this is a diagram you need to remember. Okay. So see the diagram now. LST, same representation. Here the values 0, 1, For this entire thing, what is the index here? 2. And for this entire index, what is that? 3. And then this is 4. And negative index is also normal. Negative index is also normal. This is for -3. This is for -2. Students, this itself is called a list type, that internally containing what? Each value is present for that, and those negative indices also present. Are you able to follow now? Yes. Now, on this inner list, we can perform all the operations, that is the 12 types of operations, 12 varieties of operations I set, with the 12 predefined functions, plus 2 more additional operation, indexing and slicing operation. Totally 14 operations you can perform on, even on what type also? Inner list also you can perform. All 14 types of operations you can perform. 14 types of operation. Even 2 more. I can update even these values also. I can update even those values. So already you know that. How do you start with? Come on. I want to get this total inner list. How do I get it? Diagram you remember. I want to get this total inner list. How do I get this total inner list? LST of, already I said to you, of what? 2 will give you this total inner list. How do I get this inner list? LST of 3. LST of 3. In place of 2, I can write what also? -3 also I can write. In place of 3, what I can write? -2 also I can write it. -2. -2 I can write it. How do I get the element called 18? How do I get the element called 18? First of all, 18 is an element present in where list, which is identified by what? 2. So LST of 2. LST of 2. How do you get the element 18? By using the index called 0. 0. LST of 2 and then 0. What is the value coming there? 18 is coming. This is number one way. Another way to get is what? LST of 2. LST of 2 will refer this entire thing. And I can say here what? -3 also I can write it. What is the value coming? 18. Another way also we can write it. What is another way? LST of -3, you can write it. Of, you can write what? -3. Also will give you what? 18. One more way is also there. LST of -3 of 0. You will get the value called 18. These many ways you can do. What this is known as indexing. On which one? Inner list. Inner list. Now I want to get it. 76 and 80. Both these values I want. 76 and 80. Both the values I want. How do I get it? LST of 3. Because of LST of 3, complete data will be coming or not. So that complete data need what? 1 colon. I will say 1 colon. 1 colon means from 1 to last. It will give you. One more way also you can do. LST of -2. I can write it -2 colon also I can write it. -2 to last. These many number of do it. Another way is also there. LST of 3, I can write -2 colon I can write it. LST of I can write it -2 colon 1 colon I can write it. Also I will get it. There are so many ways. Already indexing and slicing is done. So I'll go on asking questions. You try to respond if you are already a good student. So how do you get this data? LST of 2. LST of 2. How do you get this inner list again? LST of 3. LST of 3 is coming. Okay. How do you get the element called 26 now? LST of 2 of 0. Of 0. You'll get it. One more way you can say -3. Also you'll get 26. One more way is also there. LST of what? -3 of 0. Of 0. You'll get the data. LST of what again? -3 and then minus. Okay, all 4 ways over. Of I can say -3. Yes, -3. This is also going to be the same value. I want to get the value called what? 70 and 65 I want. 70 and 65. Print of LST once. so that you'll get the clarity on it. 70 and the 65. LST of 3 of 1 colon. 1 colon. You'll be getting the data like that. Next, I will get it LST of 3 minus 2 colon. You'll get the same data. Are you able to follow? So you can 1 minus 2 also you can say. This is called a minus 2 colon I can say. Also you'll get the same data. Of course, minus 1, minus 2. What is this is going not 2, minus 2, minus 2. So you'll be getting which one? 70 and 65 because this is a minus 1 and then minus 2. So you'll get this. Now I want to update this 22 to 24. I want to update the 22 value as 24. How do you update? LST of 2 of minus 1. LST of 2 is called what? 0, 1, 2. And minus 1 means last element is equal to what? 24. 24. It is quite different. It is getting updated. Print of LST, is it 24 or not? Now, I want to add one more value. So it indicates on inner list, we can perform what operation? Indexing and slicing you can perform. I want to add some element to this inner list. At the last, I want to add element 21. I want to add to the inner list. How do I add inner list to that? LST1 append కాదు, update కాదు. You need to tell the statement so that you are perfect. Only telling like that is no use. LST of 2, it refers to the inner list. Dot append of, I say 21. 21. So it is added 21. 21 is added. Are you following that? Now I want to add the element called 62 at 70 place. So that 70 will move to the forward. How do you do that? LST of 3 dot insert of 1 comma 64. Anything, whatever it is. 64. So 1 comma. So print of LST. In that place it is added 64. Now I want to go for sorting this data. I want to sort this data in ascending order. How do you sort it? LST of 2 dot sort of. LST2 dot sort of. So it is getting added. It is sorted in ascending order. I want to sort this data in descending order. How do you do that? LST dot sort LST of 3 dot sort of reverse is equal to true. Reverse is equal to true. Reverse is equal to true because I want to do it in descending order. Descending order. So I will be getting this type of data. This type of data is added. Now I want to add one more inner list at JNTU place. One more inner list I want to add at JNTU place. How do you do? LST dot insert of minus 1 comma 1.2 comma 3.4 comma 1.6 comma 2.8. See students, if you don't read and come, it is a very difficult to catch me in the further classes because every day is a perfect day for you people to respond with me. The day you stop reading and coming, that day you will become handicapped. I'm telling in the beginning only. And industry is not a joke nowadays. If you have complete knowledge, then only you will get the job. Otherwise, job will never come into the life. I'm directly telling to you, if you have solid knowledge in coding, then only you will get the job. Otherwise, job will not be coming. This is what market trend is. So this is what you are going to get it. Minus 1 place. This place is added. It is moving to the forward. This is the data. Now I want to add this data at the end of this list. I want to add this data at the end of this list. Are you able to follow? I want to add this data at the end of this list. How do you add it? How do you add it? Come on. LST of 2 dot extend of LST of minus 2 minus 2. LST of 2 dot extend of LST of minus 2. So which is getting added. Is it added or not? Added. Now I want to, last and final, I want to remove this data. 1.2, 3.4, 1.6, 2.8. I want to remove this data. How do you remove this data? LST, LST of 2 dot remove of LST 2 dot remove of. So this indicates you are completely waste. You are completely waste, not prepared well. Remove function can remove only one value at a time. Remove function cannot remove more than one thing. Yes, somebody saying pop. Who said pop? Very good. Who said pop? Raise your hands. Waste. Wrong answer. Pop will remove only one value based on index. Pop also remove based on index. Next, del operator I need to use. So that indicates if you don't read the notes, you'll become waste. Day by day becoming waste. So if you read, then only you are useful candidate. Without reading, if you come to my class, it is a problem. Beginning only I am saying. So LST of del of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I am saying 4. LST of 2, the 2. LST of 2, 4 onwards. 4 onwards. Del of in LST of 2 in this list, fourth element onwards I want to remove 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So it is going to be removed completely. You see that that is removed completely. I want to remove this complete list. I want to remove this complete list. How do you remove the complete list? By using remove of you can do. By using pop off also you can do. LST dot remove of. It is a complete. It is a complete. I will take the complete value and I post it over here. Complete list because it is only one element only. So print this. It is gone. It is gone. Okay. So you can do by using the same thing. You can do like this also. LST is equal to, you can take like this. I can remove print of LST. This is my LST. I can remove based on pop also. LST dot pop of -2. I can say -2 means this is -1 and this is -2. So it is removed. So this is gone. So when you read the notes, then only you can perform well. If you don't read well, you cannot perform well. That is the open secret. Beginning only I'm trying to tell. This is the concept of what? Inner list concept. So inner list, on inner list, you can perform indexing, you can perform slicing, and many more operations by using predefined functions you can perform. So I'm going to take up examples. This is an example window. Concept I will show you. Concept I will show you. So once again, I am making it clear because if you don't answer my questions, it's a difficult for you. Because today, 3 students written Infosys exam of mine, 2 students qualified. The same friend of that student not even got even qualified marks also. And the question, the written test technical question paper is almost 30 marks. One student got 21, one student got 18. The qualified marks is only 15. And the another student got only 2 marks. Only 2 marks. Though it is a fill in the blanks questions, fill in the blanks. So that is our test. That is AI mock generated paper. Yesterday I posted the question for you. You written the test. So how many of you got 30? How many of you got 30? Okay, only 3 members, 4 members. How many got 25 to 29? 25 to 29. So 30 will not come out for you. Okay. So how many of you got 22, 22, 22 or 20, 22, 24? How many? 22, 24. Okay. How many got 15 to 19? 15 to 19. Only one. Hmm. Anybody less than 15? Less than 15. Okay, nobody. Who did not write the test? You won't raise the hand. Why? Because sir, So for that, if you don't write the test, you are cheating by yourself, cheating your parents. Take care. So now I will move to the further. Online students, your mark status. Okay, good. Only few people declared. Others not declared means they did not get it, or might be they failed. Right. So below 15, if you get it, is a failed only. So up to 20, if you get it, you are okay. 20, 25, okay, good. So 30 out of 30, excellent. So 25 to 29 is good only, but try for full marks. That is our concept says. Okay, let it be. Now I'll go to the inner list here. I'll try to bring it concept here. So I'll get it. The notes purpose. For the notes purpose, I'm going to get it. You try to follow. So here, I'm getting it. Try to read out. Hmm. Read out the concept. Already description is there. Read out. The process of defining one list inside of another list is called a nested or inner list. Syntax same. V1, V2, so on. Another list V11, V1n. Another list started V21, V22, V2n. And this is called a Vn. So V11, V1, V2, Vn are called outer list elements. I mean these elements. Vn are called which elements? Not that one. V1, V2, so on what? Vn are called which elements? Yes. What this is called? First list inner elements. This is called one inner elements. This is called what? Another inner elements or not? On inner list concept, we can perform both indexing and slicing. On inner list object, we can apply all the predefined functions of list. So we applied or not? So almost all the functions applied. These are the examples. Students, next I'll go to one more kind of concept. You can also represent matrix representation. Matrix representation by using by using by using inner list. By using inner list concept. So how do you represent the matrix inner list elements? Yesterday I mentioned it. Let's go to the place. Now I'm going to take it. Let us go to the place. So MAT is equal to, observe, 10 comma 20 comma 30. What is this is called? Hmm. What is this is called? Inner list called one row. Yesterday. Next 40, 50, 60 is called what? Another inner list. That is a second row. Next is called 50, 60, 70 is another row. That is called third row. How many elements are there in my list? How many? 3 or 9? 9 or 3? 3 only. There are 3 elements are only available. Print of, I'll write it for value in mat. For value in mat, print of what here? Value, comma, type of value, comma, arrow, and a type of what? Mat. Type of mat. You see that this is called one type of list present in list. This is one more list present in another list. This is one more list present in this list. Completely list in list. What is the len of mat? Len of mat is called 3. So what is the index of this first one? 0. What is the index of this? 1. What is the index? So that's why these are the indices available. Totally how many elements are there? 3 elements are there. Now students, now I want to print this data in a matrix format. So how do you print it? For row in where? Mat. What is the first value coming? This entire data will be coming. I am printing that. Print of what? Row, which is getting printed. It is looking like a matrix or not? Yes. So how do you go for representing the matrix? By using which one? Inner list concept. This example I will bring it. This is called a two-dimensional matrix. More about this, why I am giving at this stage, because I'm giving one fundamental point, foundation for you to enter into the NumPy in the further classes. This is one thing. One more thing I will go for it. This is 2D. This is representing the 2D. 2D matrix representation. 2D matrix representation by using inner list. 3D matrix representation also I want to say. What are the 3D matrix representation says? Yesterday's class I said already, number of matrices, number of rows, number of columns. So in 3D, what is the first point says? Matrices. So mat is equal to, see carefully, this is called what? One matrix. One more matrix I will take it. This is one more matrix and close it. In this matrix, what I am doing? 10 comma 20, 10 comma 20, and the next is called 30 comma 40, 30 comma 40. This is called one more matrix. So you observe it. There are three types of lists are there. Yesterday's class I already said to you. This is called what? Come on. Outer list. This is called what? Inner list. What these are all called? Innermost list. That is called one matrix. Another matrix I want to represent the same manner. Go to that. Go to that. Here I am going to write it. 15 comma 25. 15 comma 25. Here I am writing 35 comma 45. 45. So I'm going to represent like that. This is also called one more matrix. So how many elements are there in that? How many? Two. Only two. So len of, first I will say print of mat comma type of mat. It is the list only. It is the list only. Len of mat is called 2. Len of mat is called 2. Are you following that? So in that there are three things are there. This is called one thing. This is called only two lists are there. This is called one list. This is called one list. This is called one more list, right? In that, again, what is available? There are two things are there. This is called what here? One more list is there. This is called one more list is there. Representation I'm talking. There are two things are there inside. This is called one thing and this is called one more data. How the matrix representation? This is called 0 and this is called 1. What is this is called 0 and this is called 1. What is this is again contains internally 0 and then what? 1 minus 2 minus 1. This is also containing what? 0 and then 1. This is minus 1 minus 2. This is called minus 2 minus 1. Same manner here also. Same to same. So I need not to tell you the same story again and again. 0 and then 1. This is called what? 0. This is a 0 1. This is a 0 1. This is also called what? 0 1. 0 1. And this is minus 2 minus 1 minus 2 minus 1. This is called minus 1 and this is minus 1. This is minus 2. This is minus 1 and then minus 2. This is minus 1 and this is minus 2. This is the 3D architecture. 3D architecture. You take any other student, you just put this diagram, they don't know anything about it. First of all, they don't know anything list. You take other batch students of same institute, they don't know what is the list functions, this entire representation. So how we can access this data? How to access this element, you tell me? 0 0 0 LST of 0 0 0, which will give you how many dimensions are there? Matrix number, row number, column number. That will give you the element called the first element. Are you able to follow now? Come on, how do you access? LST of 0 0 and then 0. So you'll get element called mat kada, MAT, not LST. Mat. What is the element? 10 here. Are you seeing that? Yes. Now like that, I want to get whatever element I like it, I can get it. Students, last and final, I want to print it. This is the one, print of this one, and len of mat. Now I want to print it. How do you print? Format in, for row, for matrix, in mat, for matrix in mat. Print of what? Matrix. Print of matrix. It is printed only matrix wise. This is one matrix printed, another matrix printed. Each matrix contains what again? A row. So I want to print it. Of course, it is too early to discuss with you. One more loop I will write it. Loop in a loop, for loop. Don't feel difficult. This is a way to learn it. For row in where? Matrix. For row in matrix. Print of what? Row. Print of row. Now I am going to take a this after one is completed. Now I'm going to print it. Are you seeing? First matrix and then second matrix. This is called what? 3D. How many matrices are there here? Two matrices. Two matrices. What is the number of rows? Number of columns? So this is called what? 3D. 3D. So I will take up this also. This is a 3D representation. Like that, any dimension representation, you can use it. This is about concept of what? Inner list concept. Is it clear? Is the most important concept, student. So I'll go for it. So come to this place, E colon 4 p.m. under the data types, under the list data type. This one I will be sending to you. Is it clear? Right. So online students, I think these examples are clear. Go to the list data type now. Go to the list data type once, 4 p.m. list data type, list category data type. Under that, go to how many list category data types? 2. So we completed list data type completely. So I'll open it, list data type. Here, if you observe it, all these things perfectly completed. This is predefined functions in inner list, nested list concept also done. So today I completed this everything. So from the last 3 days onwards, this concept is going on. It was completed and it is a master data type in Python. Any code challenge, if I open it, any coding challenges, if I open it, definitely there is a list data type is available. Without data types in Python, you can't do a single application in real time. Why people are not able to do any kind of coding competitions outside? 99% of the people, they don't know data types. And if you know data types, you can do everything. So let's go to the next data type is called, come on, tuple. So I'm going to enter into the tuple. So I'm going to enter into the tuple. So I'm going to start. So I will start with list and then tuple. So the functionality of tuple is almost similar to what? A list. Both of them are same in functionality, except one small difference. I want to write the tuple data type now. Let's go to the tuple data type. Tuple data type. So it is easy to understand. Today we will understand tuple data type. So carefully try to follow. In the tuple data type, all the functionality is same. Note point, I will write it. Note point. I'll show you practically also. The functionality of tuple is exactly similar to list. Exactly similar to list. But an object of list but an object of list belongs to mutable. Mutable. How do you say it is a mutable? You can do the changes at the same address. Many things you can do. What changes you have done it? We appended the data, we inserted the data, we removed the data, we popped out the data, we applied clear function. We did copy function. So many number of operations we did. We sorted, we reversed it. So many number of operations done. At which address? Same address. Whereas an object of tuple, an object of tuple belongs to immutable, immutable, immutable. Why it is immutable? Property says what? No item assignment to be computed, no item assignment to be performed. Reason is because the tuple is meant for, actually tuple is designed for storing which values? Constant values. Which values you can store? Constant values. For example, you take it when you go to the bank, when you go to the bank for your account details you are taking. Account number you take it. Will the account number changes every day when you go to the bank? So it is a constant changing. So that constant data to be represented in where? Tuple. Your customer name will change every time when you go to the bank? No, it is a constant to be kept in where? Tuple. Your balance. Will the balance will change when you go to the bank? Yes, 100% you are going to do either withdraw or you are going to deposit. Some sort of operation you are going to do. It changes. I need to keep this balance in where? List. Pin, pin, pin. Pin is going to be fixed or changes. You can change. So pin also you can keep it in where? List. Mobile number of yours can be fixed or can be changed also now. Can be changed. Mobile number also you can keep it in list. B name, branch name of yours, fixed or changeable. So as long as you are having that B name is fixed for all the customers. So B name is going to be called what? So in our day-to-day application development, the data can be, some values can be changed, some values cannot be changed. Whichever values you don't want to change it, you keep them as a constant values in which type? Tuple type. Whichever values you people are changing, keep that into where? List. That's why combinations are going to come. So far you learned what? List. And you learned also called what? List in list also you learned, correct? Now we are learning what? What you are learning? Tuple is meant for what? Fixed values to maintain, constant values to maintain. Now I will go for, in the extreme level, advanced level, you are learning tuple in tuple. Tuple in tuple you are learning. That is a nested tuple. You are learning in where? Tuple in list. Tuple in list also you are learning. List in tuple also you are learning. List in tuple. Tuple in tuple. Tuple in list. List in tuple. Here I said done one example, banking example, account number, name and all. There is a combinations are coming what? List is coming, tuple is coming. Some of them are fixed, some of them are changing the values. So that are known as what? Tuple in list or list in tuple, I will use it. So how many combinations already you learned it? List in list you learned, tuple in tuple you are going to learn, tuple in list in tuple you are learning. So the overall conclusion is tuples are meant for performing same operation only. They are always meant for maintaining which values? Constant values. Constant values. So same functionality will be there for tuple also. Tuple is called what? Class. One first, tuple is class. Tuple is one of the predefined class present into built-ins module list category. Tuple meant for what type? Constant values. Anytime if you don't want to change the values, keep such values in where? Tuple. So your name, your student name throughout your entire life in your memos, same name or different name? Same name. So that is called a tuple value here. There is some meaning of what? Constant. What is the notation we are using to store this tuple data? We are using the notation called what? Braces you are using. The braces notation is called something like this you are using it. Are you able to follow? So what is the syntax here? Syntax I am using, variable name is equal to, don't take much time. I will say brace open, value 1 comma, value 2 comma, so on. What is this? Value n, value n. This is the syntax for maintaining the tuple. So let us go to the tuple here. So coming to the point of it, T1 is equal to, what is the use of list? What is the use of list? Last student, stand up. You are sitting like a park passenger. Very relaxedly sitting. క్లాస్ విందామన్న మూడ్ లేదు నీ దగ్గర. వాట్ ఇస్ ద యూజ్ ఆఫ్ లిస్ట్? ఇమ్యూటబుల్. క్లాస్ లిస్ట్, లిస్ట్ ఈస్ immutable. Speak out. So listen carefully. Sit down. So what is the use of list? Here I said already to you. Here I already said to store multiple values of same type, different type, or both the types in a single object with unique and duplicate values. That is, list can do, tuple also can do, but list values can be changeable and the tuple values are constant. You cannot do the changes. So here I am going to take up all the list tuple values are constant. 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40, 10 comma 20 30 40 50 60. So there we are having similar type of values are there, duplicate values are there, unique values are there, many more are there. So T1 comma type of T1. So print of T1, print of T1 here. So we are getting same order maintaining, order is maintaining. What is the class? Tuple. What is the T1 object of which type? Already list is completed. Tuple is very easy. I'm going to cover faster because already you completed list. T2 is equal to, I'm going to take it 10 comma rs comma 45.67 comma true comma 2 plus 3j. Already tuple list was completed yesterday. I don't want to make it very slowly like list because it is completed last class. So this is going to be different type of values available or not. Similar type of values are there, different type of values are there, unique values are there, duplicate values are also available. Now done. Order is maintaining or not? Whatever order you are entering, same order only I am going to get it in the output also. Students, you try to follow. This is my data. Print of T2. Now I am going to take up T2 of same memory management here also. Indexing and slicing you can perform. So T2 of 0, what is the value? 10. T2 of minus 1, what is an output? So T2 of 1 like that. T2 of 0 colon 3, 0 colon 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. 0 colon 3 means you'll get like that. You'll get the output like this. Are you able to follow now? Yes, this is an output you are getting it. Now, indexing you can do, slicing also you can do. T2 of colon colon 2, what is an output? 10 like this. Alternate elements will come or not? Alternative elements are coming. Indexing and slicing you can do. Now, be careful. Follow me carefully. Now I'm going to take it. One more example of the same. You follow that. This is T2. Now I'm going to say T2 of 0 is equal to how much? 10. Now T2 of 0 is equal to 100. Is it allowed to modify the data? No. What is the reason? Because it is one of the immutable or mutable? Immutable. So what is an error is coming? Type error. Immutable object, that is tuple object, does not support item assignment. Already over this kind of thing. Type error. Tuple object does not support item assignment. No changes can be made over here. You can also do T2 of 0 colon 3 is equal to, you cannot go for 10 20 30 10 20 30. It is also going to be not possible to do. But with the list you used to do what? Index based modification, slice based modification we used to do. When you read my notes, you will come across my technical words. If you don't read, it will become something like bouncing for you. Okay, this things is done. Now, if we follow that, up to that I will show you students. Follow me. Instead of typing it again, I'll try to use it, some existing to make it little faster. In this, here I am having tuple data type I will show. Tuple data type. Index will be same. Try to observe all of you. Tuple index, purpose of tuple, notations of tuple, syntax for storing the data in tuple, memory management, operations on tuple, types of tuples, types of list. Yesterday, how many types of lists? Two types. Number one, empty list. Same thing. Here also, empty tuple, non-empty tuple. What will be also coming? Predefined functions in list we have seen. Predefined functions in tuple. Next, nested tuple, inner tuple. The tuple inner, it is a combination is also going to come. Combination of what? Tuples with list. What is already completed? List in list. What we are going to learn? Tuple in tuple. Next, tuple in list. Next, list in tuple. These combinations are very, very important. Such combinations I will tell you once the data types over 16 combinations will be coming. These 16 combinations are very important in AI and ML programming. AI and ML programming. If you don't know this 16, nobody will get any kind of opportunity. Right? So here I am going to take it examples on that. So start. What is the tuple? Mutable or immutable? Is it maintaining an order or not maintaining order? So that's why tuple is defined as what? Ordered immutable sequence of elements. Once again, what is the tuple? Ordered immutable sequence of elements. What is the list? Ordered mutable sequence of elements. Ordered, yes, tuple is ordered immutable sequence of elements. Start. Here, tuple is one of the predefined class treated as list category data type. Purpose of list data type is that to store multiple values either of same type or different type or all with unique or duplicate values as constant values. Constant values can be changed or cannot be changed. So it is a question in interview point of view. How do you store the constant values in Python? In the form of tuple. How do you change the group of values where you can change the values in the form of list? Understand? In C language, how do you store the data as constant values? By using CONST keyword. So CONST keyword, you will write it, right? How do you use CONST keyword in other C program? You are using C program. How can I use it in other C program of your values? You are writing C program student. You have constant value. How can you use that constant value? Other programmer, how you can reuse it? You are writing a program, right? In that you are writing a constant value pi, pi. Pi value you are writing. So you are writing CONST. CONST you are writing CONST float. You are writing pi is equal to 3.14 f. Correct? 3.14 f. This is a program called what? X.C program. X.C program. This is the code you have written. Now I am writing some other colleague of you in the real time. Y.C is the program you are writing. How Y.C program can use this constant value of X.C program? Tell me. Not only you, you ask your teacher also. Anybody is going to the colleges now, you ask this question. How do you reuse the constant data from one program to another program in C language? Not only you, and I'm not criticizing you. I'm criticizing how the students made by the teachers in the colleges worst day by day worst it is becoming. It is also one of the regular question is coming across. At a fresher level, if we go to it, this is one of the beautiful question is coming across. So how do you reuse the data from one program to another program in C language? In simple word, this is the code I written in Hyderabad KVR machine, KVR laptop. So Mayur want to use my data in his machine online. Mayur is one student in the online. He want to use my data anywhere else across the universe. How he can use it? So this is the subject we need to learn it. In Python, we are using some different techniques I'm going to tell. how to use across the programs, how to use across the universe, how to use across the networks. They're very, very important. So that's why you try to read well, try to practice well, come with a full intention of getting the job. Don't come with a normal aim. So start with what is this? Constant values. Next, to store values in tuple object, we use braces and the values must be separated by comma. So comma, we are writing it. Next, syntax. Variable name is equal to square bracket, that is called brace open, value 1, value 2, value n. This is also known as parenthesis also we can call. Parenthesis also we can call. Next, syntax also there. Variable name is equal to parenthesis open or brace open, value 1, value 2, value n. An object of tuple maintains, already said, ordered. Ordered means what? Insertion order. That means whatever order we add, in the same order data will be displayed. Good. On the object of tuple, we can perform. Yes, here I shown you indexing you can perform. Already earlier we have seen indexing and slicing also you can perform. Are you able to follow? Right. An object of tuple belongs to immutable because it does not support. Very good. So with a this is done. With the help of tuple class, we can create two types of tuple objects like a two types of lists. One is empty list, non-empty list. So that is called what? Empty tuple, non-empty tuple. Online students, I hope you are following me because I'm not talking slowly like a list. List explained so perfectly detailed. So tuple is going to have mapping. So come to which one? Empty tuple. Empty tuple. Syntax. I'm going to say syntax. Very simple. Now I'm going to take it. Tuple object is equal to variable name is equal to last class when you look at. So list obj is equal to, I said like that. Do you remember? Today I will write simply called what? Like this. I'll simply like this. I will write it. Are you able to follow? So how do you write this now? Go to the place. T1 is equal to like that. Print of what? T1 comma. Type of what? T1. T1. What is that? Tuple. Len of what? T1. What is that? 0. You can also do one more way. How do you do the empty list here last class? Come on. L1 is equal to list of. Did you remember? List of. Here today I will write what? Tuple of. Tuple of. If you know this very well, this is not a difficult at all. It is a very simple. This is I am writing what? Tuple of. So print of what? T2. Print of what? T2. Tuple of T2. So I'm going to get it. Len of what here? T2. Len of T2. It is called what? 0 elements are there. These are the two syntaxes of tuple. Come on. Tuple. Which tuple it is? Empty tuple. Does not contain any data. Now I'm talking about non-empty tuple. Non-empty tuple, this is one of the example. Is it one of the example or not? Print of T2 comma type of T2, type of T2, len of T2 or not? Yes. One more syntax I'm going to tell. This is called one syntax. What is the syntax? This is one more syntax is one more syntax for empty is variable name is equal to, come on, tuple of. This is called empty tuple whose length is 0. Next is non-empty tuple, non-empty tuple. So I'm going to take it. So in the non-empty tuple contains the values and it whose size is going to be either 0 size or 1 or more than 1 will be there. So non-empty tuple can contain one or more elements will be there. 0 will be there in empty tuple. So let's go to the len is called what here? 5. This is one of the example or not? Let's look at. So syntax number 1, syntax number 1, syntax number 2, syntax number 3, syntax number 4. Why to tell all these things? Because if you go to an interview, this is only the main important. Everybody will tell this example. Everybody will tell this. Value 1, value 2, so on, value n. Everybody will tell. Even a duller also knows about the syntax. But the rest of the syntaxes are very important. Even if I don't know, you don't know that. If I tell, at least even if you forget, when you go to an interview, if that question comes, you'll feel that, yes, my sir was explained already because we did not prepare well. That's why the situation is coming like that. Second syntax is like this. Students, you see T3 is equal to any kind of elements are there, just write it without braces also. You can write simply values separated by comma without braces also. That is also called as what? Tuple only. That is also called a tuple, online students. T3 comma, like this I am writing. It is also called what? Tuple. Getting me? Very regularly asking MCQ this is. Go to variable name is equal to like this. Variable name is equal to like this. So braces I am not writing. One of the very important syntax. Syntax number 3. Variable name is equal to, I am writing here tuple of what? Iterable object. Last class I already said list of iterable object. Today what? Tuple of iterable object. Go. Third syntax. S is equal to what? Python. Now print of S. What is the type of S? str. Now I want to convert into which type? Tuple. T is equal to tuple of S. All the elements of letters of S are converted into letter by letter in the form of tuple. T comma type of T. Type of T. Am I getting separately or not? Yes. This is also one more kind of syntax. Is it clear? Yes, this is called iterable object. Very, very important. Next, one more kind of syntax. Please look at one more kind of syntax. Students, some x is equal to, in the double quotes, Python I am writing. In the double quotes, Python I am writing. What is the type of x? Come on, quickly. Type of x. Hmm. Type of x. Tuple. Type of x is tuple. Wrong answer. It is a str. Most of the people will think that sir is writing this value in the form of what? What brace? We are written in the form of brace or not? Generally, most of the people will think that it is a tuple. Why? This brace is available, correct? But it is not a tuple. It is going to be taken as what? str only. str only. So str. Also one of the important thing. So in order to represent as a tuple, we go for what? Comma. We give it as a just a comma. If you have any single value in the braces, write a single value, comma you write. That's all. And leave it. And that is going to be considered as what? Tuple. Are able to follow? So that is also one more syntax. Variable name is equal to, tuple of, so comma, iterable object comma. It is called what? Tuple. Where we come across all these things in the multi-threading concept, this will come. Because if I want to escape that multi-threading, deadlock and all those things, deadlocks and all. So any CSC student is there, semaphores, monitors, deadlocks concept. Any CSC students are there? Hmm? There are not there. There but not raising. Why? We don't know that. If you go to any product-based companies, they will ask these questions. So he is a CSC student. He is not looking at. You are a CSC student. I know that. Stand up. CSC student, correct? He is bending his head and is seeing the floor. Study deadlocks or not? Come on. Study deadlocks or not? Yes. He also CSC student. Study deadlocks or not? No. So you did not study anything. Whenever I ask, you did not study. But what is the use of CSC? Stand up. So yesterday absent. You will come day by day, or are you supervisor or what? Are you supervisor to my class? So you are coming day by day. Alternative days you are coming. Are you belongs to Hyderabad or from? Maharashtra, UP. So much distance you came to Hyderabad. For what? Staying in hostel? Yes or no, sir? You will study by yourself. So are you Ekalavya or what? Yeah. Then you don't go to college also. Don't go to anywhere. Why you came to Hyderabad? You be there in the UP only. Sit down. So deadlock studied or not? Studied. Mutual exclusion studied. Banker's algorithm is there or not? Banker's algorithm. Galvin textbook. Banker's algorithm. There or not? Semaphores. Dining philosopher's problem. Reader's writer's problem. Barber shop problem. Already examples are there or not? How to implement in Python? When you go to 24 LPA, job related thing, they will ask these questions. I'm going to tell all these things in the class. Deadlock situation. In the deadlock, మీకు చూపిస్తాను చూడండి. Why I am telling all these things is because as a student, you can't understand the beauty of the subject. Why only one student I am selecting? Others are also there. CSC students are many. He is also CSC. Why I am taking he is also CSC? No, he is a CSC. So why I am taking one student as a sample student? You come to this. You go to that. There is a concept called what module name required for developing this kind of thing. If you go to that, here you are getting it. The concept is what? Here. Thread name of. Here you observe it. Thread name of arcs. Arcs will be in the form of what? Here. It is in the form of what? Tuple. It is in the form of tuple. So it is a unique syntaxes you will come across that you learn in the beginning days. If you learn in the beginning days, programming will become dead easy for you. Okay. Even if I tell the deep subject, it will be time waste. So what people will feel. But I'm telling everything for you. You need to remember everything. So I think you are understanding the syntax. Clear? Yes. So coming to the next, this is iterable object of. One more syntax I want to tell you. What is the another syntax you see? X is equal to 10 of. X is equal to 10 of. It is a type. Tuple int. Int. It is called int. X comma type of X. It is called what? Int. So this I want to take it as which type? Tuple type. How do you do? I say t is equal to 10 comma 10 comma. I'll say print of t comma. Type of what? T. Type of t. Is it a tuple or not? Yes. So this is also one more kind of syntax. It is going to be called as, tell me, what is the next syntax number 5? Syntax number 5. Which object? Non-iterable object. Non-iterable object. Getting my point? Yes. Next term, I will take it. One more way, students. I'll ask the question. But student, though I said you will do mistake. You see? Can I ask one question? Look at A is equal to 10. What is the type of A? Type of A is int. Now I want to convert this int into which type? Tuple. Tell me the statement. T is equal to tuple of, come on, A. Huh? A comma. It is an error. It is an error. Student, mistake. It is a mistake. Only tuple you do it. It is also error. Regularly asking question that you need to do like this. Watch it. Watch it. This is called bracket again like this, comma. You need to write like this. Are you seeing now? This is the bracket, tuple of, tuple of, and what is this? A comma, A comma. This is called the way to write it. Are you following now? Yes. This is what type? In non-iterable object converted into which type? Tuple. Another way to write is what? A comma. That is already done. Already done. This one, this way. This is going to be another important. Print of what? T comma. Type of T. Type of T. What is the type? Tuple type. So I will go to that. Here I am writing syntax is, here I will write it. Coming to this, what is this? Non-iterable object of, one more bracket I am writing inside. This is called what? I should not write this. Here I need to write like this. Are you able to follow? Non-iterable object of, comma. And here I wrote it what? Tuple of non-iterable object of like this. Is it clear? Right. Are you able to remember or feeling burden? Feeling remembering or burden? Remembering. So one more way to do it. This is called what, one more way I will show you. So a is equal to 10. Print of a. This is called int type. I want to convert into tuple. One way, a comma like this I said, correct? One more way to do is like this I can say. What is it? Tuple of, in the list I am writing either non-iterable object or iterable object. Either non-iterable or iterable object. See that answer now. Print of t. It is also going to be a tuple or not? Another kind of syntax. So coming to the point back, syntax number 7. Syntax number 7. So if you are capable of more caliber student want to become, you remember all the syntaxes. No, sir, I am not caliber. Only want to learn up to your caliber. One your caliber or two caliber or what is your status, you learn that many. But I want to give everything in the class. It is going to be iterable as well as non-iterable. So I can write it one more here. One more also I can write it. Non-iterable is there now. Iterable also I want to write it. Iterable also. Like s is equal to Python I am writing. Print of s here. I want to convert into tuple type. How do I do? Here I will write what? S. It will come single element now. Single element will come. So Python of. Are you understanding the difference between tuple of s and a tuple of like that? Yes. I think you are following me. So if we come back to my example, here you come. What is this now? Empty tuple, non-empty tuple. Notes. An empty tuple is one which does not contain any elements whose length is 0. Variable name is equal to like that, or variable name is equal to tuple of. Non-empty tuple. See the number of syntaxes. A non-empty tuple is one which contains elements whose length is greater than 0. So this is one syntax. Already you have seen. This is one more syntax. This is called a single value of. This is called iterable object of. This is called a non-iterable object. This is non-iterable object. One more also I will write it. Syntax number 7. Syntax number here only I will write it. So relation can be there. Easy to remember. So here I can write it like this also I can say. This is called a syntax number 6. Syntax number 6. This is syntax number 7. Okay. So if you are caliber, good student, top end student, you try to remember all of them. No, sir, we are normal means you remember up to your caliber. How many you want to remember? You can go for it. Now, functionality. The functionality of tuple is exactly similar to list, but an object of list belongs to mutable, whereas an object of tuple belongs to immutable. Come to the example. Similar type of elements. Duplicates are there. Unique elements are there. Done. Next is called a T2. Elements are here. Available here. Different type of elements. Here different type of elements. Indexing, slicing, operations are done. Next, tuple object, done. Tuple object, trying to do some modification. Type error, does not support item assignment, does not support item assignment. Next is called what? Empty tuple. Empty tuple length is 0. Next is empty tuple length is what? 0. Next, coming to this one, non-empty tuple length is what? 0. Hello, sit properly. You are moving the any springs are there in your body. So sit quiet and calm. If you want to sit with the springs, sit in the back side. Sit quiet and calm. Next is called a T2. T2 with what? Values separated by what? Comma. Comma. Values are printed like this. Another syntax. This one. I think you are following. This one. This syntax. Next, go to another syntax. Another syntax. This one. This is called which type? Int type. That part I can do what? 10 comma single value. That is called what? T2 of Python is which type? Python comma tuple. Next, A is equal to what? 100. Which type it is? So I'm trying to convert into what? Tuple of A. Already you have seen it is an error or not? Tuple of A comma. Again it is an error. Now you need to write square bracket list conversion. You got it in the form of tuple. Another one. A is equal to 12.34. A comma. This is called a tuple. This is called what? List format. This is called tuple format. Both of them are there here. You see. This is called a non-iterable object list, iterable, non-iterable object tuple, comma. Are you seeing? This comma matters a lot. So this part is completed, 12.34 and etc. Next, S is equal to Python, tuple of S, letter by letter, all the values at once you want, like this. And S comma, again you are getting. Next is called what? List. List data also converted into what? Tuple. List can be converted into tuple. Range can be converted into tuple. Bytes can be converted into tuple. And a tuple can be converted back to what? List and all. Are you getting it? Yes. Tuple. List of I can convert. Range of elements. Range. What is the range of elements? 10, 12, 14. Converted into which type? Tuple type. So any type can be converted into tuple type. That is called typecasting functions or not? These are all called varieties of typecasting mechanisms. These many number of syntaxes. Okay, now more syntaxes will give you tremendous coding knowledge. If I give only one syntax, you are restricted to only one part. If a big problems are coming, you cannot solve it. Understanding? Right. So online students, is my concept is clear? Is my concept is clear? Respond everybody. Now I go for next one. This part is completed. Types of tuples. Now I'm going to enter into where? Predefined functions in tuple. So I'm entering into predefined functions in tuple. So these many syntaxes you have seen. Next I will go to predefined functions in tuple. So tell me totally how many functions are there in list? 12 functions are there. 12. Who is remembering all 12 functions today? Now, now only who is remembering? Can you raise your hands? Girls. Okay, one student. Girls. Okay, ma, good. Good girl. Okay, two good girls. Others not remembering. So then why to come to classes? Okay, two, one boy, two boys. Lost. Remembering. Not remembering. But three yesterday lunch over, dinner over, everything over. But not remembering. Okay, okay, no problem. Good boys. I'm appreciating. Others. Why are you not remembering? And if you forget like that, how do you manage by yourself? I'm going to tell thousands of functions in the class. Thousands. It go to thousands. In C language, how many functions you learned? Only 8. Because of that, you learn completely theory. That's why nobody will get the job in the industry. But in Python, thousands of functions, I'll tell you. If you remember at least 50% of my classroom functions, you are the top end student. So everything I explain now with example, syntax, example, everything explained now. Then why don't you remember? Lazy, lazy, forgetting problems, huh? Then why you are not remembering? Any health problems, huh? No, no, no health problems, no problems at all. Parents are sending here to sufficient facilities. Then why don't you remember? Okay. Anyhow, so try to remember. So all the predefined function, how to see the help also I said, na? Help. How do you see the help? How do you see the help? I forget. Help of list. Help of All the functions will come in ascending order or not? Yes. So like that. Today I want to see the help of what also? Tuple also. So tuple is a mutable, immutable. Huh? So immutable means which functions will not be permitted. Whichever functions are doing the changes on list, those functions are not there in tuple. So just tell me with your idea which functions are not there in tuple. Hmm. Start. Append function will not be there. Insert function will not be there. Remove function is not there. Pop of index is not there. Pop off will not be there. Clear will not be there. Del of operator will not be there. On index based deletion is not possible. Slicing based deletion also not possible. But complete tuple object I can remove. Yes or no? Because the syntax of del operator yesterday is del immutable object and mutable object I can say. But a del of index is only mutable object. Yesterday syntax. If you don't remember, even if I speak, it is a waste, time waste. So you need to refer. And the next is copy function is not there. Reverse function is not there. Sort function is not there. Extend function is not there. Clear function already said. So you are very late. Already clear function I said. So what are the functions left out now? Count of function is there plus index of function is there. Only two functions are present into tuple. Rest of the 10 functions are not there. Rest of the 10 functions will not be there. Now I will show you students. You look at that help of. Now I'm going to make it clear here. Tell me help of what? Tuple. So I'm writing tuple. See that now students. You see tuple present into built-ins module, class a tuple. You come down. It is called what? A built-in immutable sequence. Immutable sequence. Come down. Underscore, double underscore functions. Don't worry. Only two functions are there. What is that? Will give you number of occurrences of value. Already explained na? Number of occurrences of value is called what I said? Frequency. Frequency. Next is called what? If that value does not exist, you will get what value? 0. 0. Next is called what? Index, which will give you what index? First occurrence. If the value not there, which error will come? Yeah, value error. Returns first index of the value. That is called first occurrence of the index. First value index will be coming. Able to follow? So this is a very important. Why other functions are not present? Because the tuple is which object? Immutable object. Can I show you that? So now I will go to the example part. Look at students. Now I'll go for this example. T1 is equal to take some data, tuple data, you take it. Okay, create one tuple data. T1 is equal to 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, and then 60. This is my data. Print of T1, comma type of T1. Very important now. Done. T1 dot append of. First, I will show you the functions which are already present. T1 dot count of 10. How many times 10 is available? 2 times. 20, how many times? 2 times. 30, right? 2 times. 40, 0 times. Not there. And 400, not there. Not there. That is called what? 0. Very important. Okay. Now T1 dot one more function is what? Index of what here? 10. So 10 is called one value or not? What is an index management? Already you know 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. There are 2 times 10 is available, right? Which index will come? First occurrence index will be coming. That is called what? 0 place only that is available. 20 I will write it. 2 times 20 is available, but you will get it which 20? First occurrence 20 only will be coming. If I pass 200, 200 is not there, you will not get any index. That is called a value error. Value error is going to come. Is it clear? Yes. So only two functions are present. So now I'm going to enter into further. See students, here I'm writing, this is my T1 printed here. Got it. Now I'm saying T1 dot append of 100. Append of 100. Not possible. You'll get which error? Attribute error. Any function or any attribute not present in that object, you will get which error? Attribute error. Is it explained already? Where complex object. Complex object dot real gives you real part. Complex object dot imag will give you what? Imaginary part. If I write by mistake imaginary, you will get what? Attribute error. Similarly, append is the function calling with respect to T1. PVM goes to where? Tuple class. Looking for which function? Do you have append function in the tuple class library? No. It will give you which error? Attribute error. Read out. Tuple object has no attribute called append. What is that error? Very important. These errors are very important. Now, next T1 dot copy of. T1 dot copy of. T2 I am writing. T1 is which object? Immutable. Immutable objects are not possible to copy. Not possible to clone. Cloning. Do you know the meaning of cloning, students? Cloning means duplicating. Cloning means what? Duplicating. So, which is not possible. Immutable objects are not possible to clone. Which type of cloning is not possible? Shallow copy is not possible to do it. India, for example, India. Can you create another India? Not possible. India is one only. So it is not possible to do it. So remember, shallow copy process is not possible on immutable objects. Fixed is shallow copy not possible on immutable objects. So error, copy attribute is not there in tuple. So which error? So deep copy you can perform. Deep copy you can perform. Print of, come on, what is this? ID of T1. So got it. Now see, T2 is equal to what? T1. Any number of Indian generations are coming. All of them are pointing to India only. Are they creating any new India? No. So go to T2 here. T2 comma type of T2 and then what? ID of T2. What is going to contain? Same. It is called which copy? You, me, and everybody will point to the same data only. You cannot go for cloning the new data. It is not possible to create new copy of it. Example, your ATM card is called what? Your ATM card is called which object? Tuple object. Your ATM card is called what? Tuple object. Your credit card is called what? Tuple object. Which is not possible to clone. Same thing is not possible to clone. That will give you problems or not? So I will go for the same kind of data, whatever you are having, not possible to clone. I think you are understanding. Deep copy possible, shallow copy not possible. What the question comes in interview point of view? Why tuple object is not possible to participate in shallow copy? Why it is possible to participate in deep copy? They will ask you. What is your answer? What is your answer? In general, in Python, in any of the language, anything is immutable. It is not possible to duplicate. It is not possible to duplicate. Best example is called what? Some of the constant values in the real time. Those constant value will have one time memory only. It is not possible to have two memories, three memories, four memories, not possible. You can have only one memory. That is called tuple object. If at all you are going to create any object, you can create another object which will point to the same object only. It is not possible to take a new memory at all. I think you are following me this. Right, good. So like that, you cannot even go to C students del of T1 of 0, not possible. Item deletion, not possible. T1 of 0:3, not possible. Del operator, not possible. T1 dot pop of 0, also not possible. T1 dot simply pop off, also not possible. T1 dot extend off, extend of some values I am writing 10, 20, 30. Also not possible. All of them are giving which error? Attribute error. Clear? So how many functions are there in tuple? Only two. What are those? Count of, index of. If we call other than these functions, you will get which error? Very good. Clear? Yes. So that I'm going to write. If you call any function which is not there in the tuple, you will get which error? Attribute error. That I will give in the note spot for you. Now most important point I'm going to cover. Students, please listen carefully now. Very important. Students, you see, T1 is equal to 10 comma 2 comma 13 comma 3 comma 14 comma 5 comma 18 comma something like -2 and some 0. This is my data, students. T1 here. This is called T1, students. T1 I got it. Okay. Now somebody is asking me, I want to sort the tuple data. I'm not saying anything. You only need to tell the answer to me. And you can tell also. I want to sort the tuple data. With the knowledge so far you are having, you need to tell to me. I want to sort which data? Tuple data. Can you sort it or not? No. Why you cannot sort it? T1 dot sort is there or not there? You are getting which error? Yes. So attribute error is coming. Where is the sort function available? List. Where is my data present in tuple? What should I do? Typecast to list. Change కాదు మొద్దు. Typecast to list. Use some technical word. Change, update అది కాదు. Change to convert to list. How do you convert? L1 is equal to list of T1. List of T1. Print of what? L1 comma type of L1. So got my data or not? Yes, got my data. Now I will go to what? Come on, L1 dot sort of. L1 dot sort of. Print of L1 again. Getting into what order? Ascending order. So convert L1 back to what again? Tuple. Come on, get it. Get back. T1 is equal to tuple of L1. Tuple of L1. Print of what? T1 comma type of T1. Am I getting an ascending or not? Yes. If you want descending order, you can write during this time L1 dot sort of reverse is equal to true. You can write it. If you want to get here also, you can do what? T2 is equal to, as I already said to you, colon colon minus 1. Slicing can be performed or not? What is the colon colon minus 1 is called? Very good. Extended slicing. Very good. Now print of T2 here. T2. T2 I'm getting in which order? Descending order coming or not? Yes. This is called one process. Correct? This is one process. There is one more process is there. This is a traditional process. Tuple data is there. Converted into list data. I appended the sort function. I again converted into what? Tuple. That is a traditional process. Very good. Keeping already in the class. Now we are having one new function I am saying, general function, like len function, like a print function, like a type function, bin function, like that. There is a function name called what? Sorted. What is the function name? Sorted. This is called one function. Sir, it is containing the syntaxes like this. Syntax number 1. Look at ma. Syntax number 1. What is the syntax number 1? Sorted of iterable object. Sorted of what? Iterable object. Any iterable object data which contains homogeneous can be sorted in which order? Ascending order. In our case, tuple is also one type of what object? Iterable object. Next, go to one more kind of thing I am writing, students. Syntax number 2, I am saying sorted of, what is this now? Iterable object, comma. What I am doing? Reverse is equal to what? False. which is now also giving you what order? Ascending order. Already you know this story. Similarly, one more kind of function is there. 3, tell me, is equal to what? True. Now, students, whenever you go for using this sorted function works like a sort function only. The sorted function keeps the sorted data of iterable object in the left side variable in the form of which object? List object. List object it will keep it. Now see students, now I will show you the example. Are you able to follow? Let's go to the example. Take that example once again back to it. This is my tuple print of T1 students. Now got it. Now I want to sort the data. Come on. X is equal to variable name is equal to sorted of T1. Sorted of T1. Sorted function is like a sort function directly taking what? Tuple. The data sorted by applying which algorithm internally it is followed in the Python? Quicksort algorithm followed. This entire data sorted, kept into where? X. It is not going to keep the data in tuple because the tuple never accept changes because it is an immutable. So keep the data in where? X. X is which type I said? List type. Print of X comma type of X. Which type? I will get back to what type again? Tuple. So how do you do that? T1 is equal to tuple of X. Print of what is that? T1 comma type of T1. It is in which order? Come on. Very good. If I want in descending order, there are so many ways are there. How do you that? This is one thing. Chudandi. Tuple of X is there now. Colon colon minus 1. On X only I will apply extended slicing. Print of T2. Print of T2. Are you getting T2 or not? Come on. One more way. T3 is equal to what? T1 of colon colon minus 1. Print of T3. Am I getting this also descending order or not? Yes. This is T1 is containing what order? Ascending. What I am applying? Extended slicing. I am getting in which order? Descending order. Are you able to follow now? Yes. What Maharika? Sir, I have a doubt here. Why T1 ID changing here? See Ma, already I said to you, what is this object called? Immutable object. Any immutable object data changes. What I said, changed data, kept it which address? New address. So if you don't read the fundamentals, I cannot do anything. I cannot do anything. You see mutable object and immutable. Already I said to you in the yesterday's class also, today's class also, immutable object. Immutable object does not change the address value at the same address. Immutable object content can be changed. Whose changed value placed at where? My notes is superpower. If you don't know, if you don't remember my notes, I will show my notes. If you read my notes, you are a superpower. That's all. And I don't want to boost. You are a superpower. If you don't read, if you put a doubt, I'll show my notes again. Okay now? So be perfect. Okay. Go to the further. Go to the further. Are you following? If it is a mutable, what will happen? Getting the changes in the same place. Since it is an immutable, it changes the yes. Now students, this is in which order? Ascending I got it plus. So what is the function I called? What is the function I called? Sorted of T1. Sorted of T1. Next term, be careful. Last and final, one more thing I am going to take up. Be careful. Come on. T1, T1. Here I will say print of T1. This is my data. Now I want to. Earlier, X is equal to what I said. Sorted of what? T1, comma. Now what should I do? Reverse is equal to what? True. Directly I am getting in descending order. Which type? List type. Instead of getting into list, today I will convert back to what again? Yes. In single line I can do. Are you okay? Yes. Print of what here? x comma print of x comma type of what x. I'm getting directly into tuple or not? Yes. Now, suppose if you want to get it into what? Descending order. This is the one you need to get it. Ascending order, if you want to get it, write what? False. Also getting X. Getting or not? Yes. This is the way you can go for it. Directly I am doing here. Directly I am doing this. Is it clear? Not only tuple you can sort students, you can go to like this also. Look at ma. S is equal to yesterday, Mississippi. Did you remember yesterday I converted into list applied sort? Do you remember that? But today I can do directly sorted. Come on. How do you do? X is equal to sorted off. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You want in ascending up? Yes. It is coming in the form of which type? List type, list type, list type. Print of what here? X comma type of X. Which order? Ascending order. List only. Next, if you want, what is this now? Reverse is equal to what? True. You will get which order? Descending order. But I want in string, sir. I can tell you in further classes. I will tell you. Don't worry. I will say join off. Don't worry about that. All those things, join and all. I'll tell you that to you very perfectly. Which order? Descending. If you want in ascending, I will write it what? False. So I will get it in this X. Ascending coming or not? This join and all those things I will tell in the coming classes. Able to follow? Yes. So any not only this data, any type of iterable object I can convert it into sorted format by using which function? Sort. So how many ways are there to sort my data? How many functions are there? Two. One is list obj dot sort of. Only sort of sorted and nobody will look at you first. List obj dot sort of. List obj dot sort of reverse is equal to false. List obj dot sort of reverse is equal to true. If you tell like that, then only you are a professional. Which is sort of, that is a waste. You know, there are 100% students. In the 100% students community, I used to divide. This is a scientist devising. This is called 20%, 60%, 20%. This is called a rebel batch. This is a rebel batch. This is a Swiggy Uber batch. This is Zomato batch. This is right. Not useful to the software industry at all. Now go to 60%. These people, good people, good only. They won't go anywhere. Good, right? A good boys and girls. But they know, they know theory. They know theory. They know only function names they know. They don't know syntaxes. They don't practice well. They don't read well. But they are good. They are good. They don't go here and there. They don't walk. They will be in home only. Good boys and good girls. They will know theory. They will buttify. They will remember buttify functions, but they don't know syntaxes. They don't read daily. And who are good boys and 60%? I don't know. Next 20, they are good only. Like 60, they know concept. Like what they know, theory. They will know function names, but they will remember syntaxes. They will know how to use it and they will practice daily. This 20% only will get the job. This is not my words. This is a co-founder of Microsoft, Bill Gates. This is a survey of industry. Where are you? You decide. Where are you? You decide. So where are you? First 20, last 20, 60. ఏం ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. No మొగమాటమ్స్ here. First 20, 60 or 20? Huh? 60. I know you are in 60 only. Just put 1 hour extra. Put 1 hour extra. You will go to this place. 1 hour extra. For what purpose? Remembering the syntax. Example, how to sort the data. What you will say? Sort of. When you write sort of, answer will come. You will get what? Wrong. How do you write it? If I am a student, list obj dot sort of, list obj dot sort of reverse is equal to false, list obj dot sort of reverse is equal to true. That is called syntax. Once you say syntax, automatically you can write the coding. ఈ 60% కోడింగ్ రాదు వీళ్ళకి. They don't know how to write the coding. They don't know how to write the coding. They can't qualify even system test in the companies. If 1 hour extra, if you read, the 60% go to top level 20. Are you following? Because I've seen so many people when I was in the industry. They will tell concept, whether right or wrong, that is when they do coding, they will come to know. Blackboard white chalk piece is very danger always. Understand? So one more function is what? Sorted. Sorted, sort. You can remember, but how to use it? Syntax is here important. Sorted of iterable object, sorted of iterable object, comma, reverse is equal to false, sorted of iterable object, comma, reverse is equal to false. Why not non-iterable object there? Because it is a single element. Single element, no need to sort, na? Are you getting this? So everything you need to analyze by yourself. So I'm going to give you here predefined functions in tuple. When you come to this, predefined functions in tuple, so I'm going to give you. Please observe the notes. Here I'm going to say. We know that on the object of tuple, we can perform indexing and slicing. Along with these operations, we can perform other operations by using predefined function present in tuple. What are those? Count of. So this is the one already written, index of. You can go through that. You are getting the data, index of. Here some values are there. Get it. Next is called what? T1. T1. What is this? Deep copy possible, but not shallow copy. Already said to you. Next is called what? Deep copy possible, but not shallow copy. All of them contains which address? Yes. So functions not present in tuple, but they are present in where? So I wrote it for your clarity purpose. When we call above functions with respect to which object, you will get which error? Already you have seen attribute error. Very good. Now come on. By using del operator, we can't delete values of tuple object by using indexing and slicing. Because tuple object belongs to immutable. Belongs to what object? Immutable. But we can delete entire tuple object. Total tuple object you can remove. Yesterday's syntax also said. You now also a referred in the class. Tuple object, del of this one, not permitted. Not permitted here also. Total del object I can remove. So that will give you what error? Name error. Most important point, sorted. This function is used for sorting the data of immutable, iterable object like tuple, str, bytes, range, etc. in the form of what? List. Come on. List obj is equal to sorted of iterable object. List obj is equal to sorted of iterable object. Reverse is equal to false. Iterable object. Reverse is equal to true. Super notes I'm giving point to point, pin to pin examples. Go through it. This is called what? Sorted. Sorted here. Tuple of x converted back to it. Here I am having direct data. Sorted of T1 directly converted into what? Tuple. So this is the one. Another traditional process is what? Tuple data converted into what? Apply what? Get back to what? That is called a traditional process. Already you know. Are you understanding? This is called which concept? Predefined functions in tuple. So if we come to my concept, I covered up to here. Tomorrow class when I come back, I'll talk about nested tuple and combinations also I will explain. How many combinations we are learning tomorrow? Tuple in tuple, list in tuple, tuple in list. Already we learned what today? List in list. Totally how many combinations? 4. What is the first one? List in list. Tomorrow, tuple in tuple, tuple in list, list in tuple. Like that, I'll tell 16 combinations. 16, not 1 or 2. If you go to AI, machine learning, deep learning, these concepts will be coming. Understand? Right. Thank you. Carry on. And I'll post the test for you at 8 o'clock. The tuple test I will post. I will post it. Please do that answers. Right. Thank you. Carry on. Online students, time is over today. 6 o'clock almost. we will stop the class. Thank you.